The vast resource of saline water present in the oceans of the world can easily be made consumable using the latest technology. The National Institute of Ocean Technology has used the low temperature thermal desalination or LTTD technology to successfully turn saline seawater into potable water. This institute has set up 3 such desalination plants in Lakshadweep Islands, which are taking care of the needs of potable water of the residents there. In our segment special this week, we shall discuss this special new technology.
More than 97% of the water available in the world remains in the oceans and is saline. The rest of just around 2.5% is fresh water. And 70% of that fresh water is locked in mountains in the form of ice. And drinking water or potable water is just 1% of the total volume of water on this planet. This makes the availability of potable water a serious problem. The problem is even more critical for those living in the small islands amidst the oceans. This is because they do not have any access to fresh water. This has led to the scientists of the National Institute of Ocean Technology to devise a simple desalination technology which helps in transforming seawater into fresh drinking water.
So, this is a simple technology mimicking the rain, the natural process of rain. So, this technology, or rather this principle, has been converted into a technology, and a plant has been established in the island of Kavaratti in the Lakshadweep, and when it was successful, the Lakshadweep administration wanted NIOT to set up more plants, and we have set up plants in the islands of Agatti and Minicoy, where 1 lakh liters per day of fresh water is generated, which is given to the local population. And I am happy to say that the gastroenteritis which was prevalent in that region has considerably reduced.
Low temperature thermal desalination or LTTD technology uses the temperature gradient available in the ocean to generate potable water from seawater. In the process, the warm water at 28 degrees directly taken from the sea is evaporated in a flash chamber maintained under vacuum, and the resultant pure vapor is condensed using naturally available cold water of 12 degrees drawn from the deep sea.
The advantage of this particular process for islands is it is very simple in operation, and it involves minimum maintenance when we do in the long run. That is why it has been operated by the local islanders, which they are not even 10th class pass. So, unskilled manpower can operate the plant efficiently. And the advantage is we do not have any brine, that is concentrated salt water, which will cause a damage to the environment when it disposed in the seawater like other RO plants further.
The system depends totally on the natural process of the water cycle. The resultant water is drinkable. This technology has been used to set up 3 desalination plants in the Lakshadweep Islands, Kavaratti, Minicoy and Agatti. The operation of these plants is very simple, and they are being used by the islanders. The proposal to set up 6 more similar plants in the other islands of Lakshadweep is being initiated.
So the only way we can sustain is to properly harvest the rainwater, recharge the groundwater, and at the same time, and also to harvest the rainwater and store it and use it for the potable purposes. And our needs are not met in spite of our best efforts, and we had to go in for the setting up of the desalination plants. The low thermal power desalination plants have been established in 3 of our islands, Kavaratti, Minicoy and Agatti, and these plants are of 1 lakh liter capacity per day. They are functioning very well. It's a very cost effective and a very efficient mode of operation, with the limited number of manpower, locally available manpower, we are able to operate. The cost of operation is very low, and also the initial capital investment is low. The water quality is very good, which has greatly helped us, and we are in the process of setting up another 6 this kind of plants in different islands, and it's a very good technological the help to the people.
The 3 plants set up in Lakshadweep generate about 1 lakh litres of fresh water every day. This has considerably solved the water crisis of Lakshadweep. And waterborne diseases in the islands have reduced considerably after establishing these plants in the Lakshadweep Islands.